There are two kinds of men in history: those who bow to power and those who expose it. Alexei Navalny chooses the second, and for that choice, the Russian state haunted him, poisoned him, imprisoned him, isolated him. This is not a story about politics. This is a story about what happens when you confront a system built on fear, corruption, and absolute control. Navalny was not born a revolutionary. He was a lawyer, a blogger, an ordinary Russian who started asking dangerous questions. He began digging into government contracts, and what he found was explosive. Billions of dollars disappearing, state companies looted, public money redirected into pockets of the elite. He looked at the ruling party, Putin's party, and called it what millions of Russians already suspected: the party of crooks and thieves. That phrase went viral across Russia, and the Kremlin took notice. Navalny didn't just complain, he built an anti-corruption machine. Investigation, leaked documents, drone footage, financial records. His team published evidence of palace, yachts, offshore accounts, shell companies, a lifestyle that no public salary could explain. The most famous investigation, Putin's palace, a $1 billion estate on the Black Sea, hidden behind layers of shell companies, guarded like a military base. According to Navalny's investigation, this was not just luxury. This was the physical symbol of a system that robs the country blind. The Kremlin didn't debate him. They didn't answer his evidence. They attacked him. Raids, arrests, court cases, surveillance. Every layer of state power came down on one man, and when that didn't silence him, he was poisoned. August 2020, Navalny boarded a plane to Siberia. Mid-flight, he collapsed, screaming in pain. The plane makes an emergency landing. He is rushed to the hospital. German laboratories later confirm it. Novichok.
Novichok is a military-grade nerve agent. It was designed by the Soviet Union specifically to kill without leaving obvious traces. Not to injure, not to scare, to kill. Novichok attacks the nervous system. It shuts down the body's ability to control muscles. Your lungs stop working. Your heart loses rhythm. Your brain drowns in its own signals. Victims don't just collapse. They suffocate while fully conscious. It is so toxic that a microscopic amount can kill. There is no civilian use for it. No medical purpose. No industrial purpose.
This is the same class of poison used in intelligence operation, the kind of weapon that leaves a signature only a government can write. And this was what was found on Navalny's body. Let that sink in. When Navalny collapsed on that plane, he wasn't facing a warning. He was facing an execution. After months of recovery in Germany, Navalny did something the Kremlin never expected. He went back. He returned to Russia knowing fully well what awaited him. The moment he landed in Moscow, he was arrested. The state began stacking charges: parole violation, fraud, extremism, every legal weapon available. Sentence after sentence: 2 years, then 9 years, then 19 years, nearly 30 years in prison. His organization was labeled extremist, his allies jailed or exiled. Then they sent him to one of the harshest places on earth, an Arctic penal colony. These are not normal prisons. They are built in the far north of Russia, above the Arctic Circle, where winter lasts most of the years and temperature falls to -30, -40 degrees Celsius. The ground is frozen, the air cuts your lungs, the sun disappears for months. Prisoners are locked inside concrete and steel, surrounded by endless ice and silence. Escape is impossible. Survival is the challenge. Inside these colonies, the punishment isn't just the bars, it's the environment itself. Inmates face isolation cell, sleep deprivation, constant surveillances, freezing work condition, limited medical care, psychological pressure designed to break the human will. This is where the Russian state sends men it wants to erase without making a spectacle. And this is where they sent Navalny. February 16, 2024, the prison announces Navalny is dead. The official story raises more questions than answers. Western governments, human rights organizations, and his family all say the same thing. The Russian state is responsible, not only for the prison condition, but for the entire chain of events that led there. Navalny's crime was not politics, his crime was exposure. He exposed a system where power protects wealth, where courts serve the throne, and where the state becomes a tool for personal enrichment, and the system answered with poison, prison, and death. This is what happens when you confront a man who controls the court, the police, the media, the prison, and the story. This is the real cause of exposing corruption. This channel is for you. Subscribe to Order of Corruption, because the system that killed Alexei Navalny are not unique. They exist everywhere and someone has to expose them.